Oh, shit.
Let me shut this phone off before these people start texting me with stupid fucking things, you know.
Do you think people mess with you and text you on purpose?
Nah, they just, decide to get, like, my brother will call me in 15 minutes to ask me if I bet the Mets tonight. I don't know where, It's not like I called them and asked them for a fucking pick.
And he does it every night at like 7:30?
No, but he does it when I don't need him to call. I got those people that call you when they don't need to call. Not right now.
I feel like that's almost everybody for you.
Me. What's happening, beautiful people?
Good to see you, buddy.
Doing well, buddy.
Good to see you. It's over. The summer is over. I hate to be the fucking bearer of bad fucking news, Like people are jumping out there. Oh, my God, I can't wait to drink wine. Listen, motherfucker. It's time to roll up your sleeves. They're already putting Halloween shit out already. Go to CVS. There's jack-o'-lanterns, fucking club. Life is moving along, and you're still living in a Michelob commercial. Together, Jack. It's all over.
Did you go out today? Like, were you just out driving around today?
No, I was out. I went to the gym. I hung out with a buddy of mine. Then I went to boxing for a half hour. Then I came home, washed my pussy, and I went to a little Labor Day party.
Oh, very nice.
Some nice sweet sausage and some hot sausage. The guy cooked it up. The kids are there jumping up and down.
That's when it's fun, when you have a day off.
I've had the whole fucking week off, dog. I took, me, 15 fucking years, Lee. I was anti-vac. That's why I tell people you can't judge nobody. Because 12 years ago, if you come to me going, I'm going away, I need a break, I would have fucking stabbed you. What break? What going away?
I know. People still make fun of me for Pismo Beach. And now you fucking took a break.
Yeah, but Pismo Beach, that's a death sentence. That's not. You got 20 beaches and you picked Pismo fucking Beach. Everywhere you picked was like where people didn't want to go. And I know where she was coming from. She wanted to save $12. But, like you went for New Year's to Long Beach.
That wasn't my choice.
20,000. No, because you said yes. So now you're in Long Beach. People go to Japan for New Year's. They jump off buildings. They throw stars up in the air. You went to fucking Long Beach, California to do what? Snoop was out of town. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's never there.
Oh.
That was the worst.
Yeah, no shit. You always went to the wrong places every time. Like it doesn't matter.
It was terrible. But I don't want to distract. So you were saying now you took a vacation, had a great time.
Nah, you already fucked my memory up. Now I'm pissed at you again because Pismo Beach. Who the fuck goes to Pismo Beach? You can't even get.
It's nice. All right, I didn't want to get into this. I didn't want to distract, but Pismo Beach is still nice. I was driving up the coast.
Only guy there, fucking people glow in the dark.
I was not the only guy.
Clams, fucking every kid's raised with a missing limb because the clams are radioactive.
Oh no, that's like Oxnard. If I went to Oxnard Beach or Long Beach, yeah, maybe. But no, Pismo is nice. They have a cinnamon roll place. Like they get cinnamon rolls on the beach, which is nice.
Let me ask you something. Show me one fucking quote from Hemingway where he got a cinnamon roll on the beach. All right.
When was Hemingway on the beach?
What the fuck? Hemingway's drinking cocktails, hanging out with Hawaiian chicks, trying to get his balls licked, and here you are eating cinnamon fucking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was all a dream. He used to read Weather Magazine. No. It was a fucking nightmare, Lee. It was one nightmare. I couldn't even. You would come every week with something that I would go. He's working for a network that knows how to get under my skin. Like, you came home one weekend. You ate French fries with carne asada fries.
That's still good. What do you mean? There's a whole. Go to San Diego.
The both of you would walk out of a car and the whole car would lift up. You would hear the shock absorber say, thank you. And you're eating fries with fucking carne asada and not even carne asada. Carne asada on North Hollywood.
That's where they are.
Fucking car wash, guys. Nobody even knew the place. He went and a week later it was closed down.
No, it wasn't. Everything was fine.
That place has been closed for years. He goes up there. He don't even start with the soup or the
Soup.
Fuck,
No
you
one
know.
gets soup. Okay, listen, you might have me on everything else, but no
You
one
know,
gets soup at a Mexican place.
all right. No, you do.
I know it's good, but that's not the first thing you get.
Yeah, not you, but I do. A nice soup with an avocado in that motherfucker.
You eat soup like 6 times a week.
And a shrimp fucking cocktail, Mexican style, with the beer in it and shit. You go up there and get something that's not even. Mexicans are rolling in their grave right now. At least put them on nachos. You put them on French fries with some cheese sauce from fucking.
No. There's never cheese sauce. Don't besmirch my name. There's never a cheese sauce.
You came back with fucking red spots like a war criminal, you know.
Maybe that's where they started. Oh,
you have no idea. People have no idea what I live.
No, but carne asada fries are good. I don't care what you say.
He moves to New York City, gets an apartment, the most exciting city in the fucking world. And he's telling me about what's down the block from his fucking house. He has no idea. We have 5 of the greatest suburbs, 5 fucking Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and you're looking at like fast food.
I would not. Oh, don't say that.
Donkey Diner on the corner.
I did go to a diner, but it's a diner. That's why, that's like New York.
Listen, in California and in Boston, this shit flies. Now you're on my turf. I'm gonna have somebody watching you, and there's no more warnings. It's just a punch to the fucking head. Punch to the stomach. That's it. You're gonna call me once a week. So I was eating, and some guy just punched me in the stomach. Yeah, because you had a stupid place.
Yeah. No, I'm so excited to try food in New York, but I like.
But again, you go to all the wrong places.
I'm not gonna go there. They can't see on the corner.
The fucking people who came from Kansas to tell them about food in the Bronx, and then he'll tell me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Who am I supposed to go to?
Go to the Bronx.
Okay.
Get off that train and go to the fattest Puerto Rican and go, let me ask you a question. Before you eat that churro stick, whatever they call you, those fucking...
The churro?
Yeah, whatever. Before you eat that churro, here's a $5 bill. What's the best Puerto Rican joint in this fucking neighborhood? I get some rice and beans, a pork chop that'll fucking... I go home, I'll sleep for 12 hours. I'll wake up like that dude with the beard. What's that dude that woke up 10 years later with a beard?
I have no idea what dude.
I don't know. Jiminy Cricket. I don't fucking know his name. He fucking
Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah, Rip Van Winkle. You'll wake up like Rip Van Winkle.
Jesus Christ. You wouldn't be offended if like you were hanging out in Jersey and some dude came up to you and was like, hey dude, where should I get something to eat?
Well, first of all, you're not gonna go up to a good dude that's skinny with fucking HIV spots on him and ask him what's a good place to eat. All right.
Fuck no.
You got to go up to the fattest guy who's got still. But again, this guy could just be a weak fat fuck, and he's eating like cheese fries, and you see him walking out of fucking Uncle Vinny's sandwich plot. What's the name of that place?
Jersey Mike's?
Jersey Mike's with like a 2-foot sandwich.
Uncle Vinny's.
Whatever the fuck that guy is. Uncle Mike, Uncle Vinny, I don't know. All right. And, that's not good food. I want to see the fat dude that just walked out of the Chinese lunch special and had 2 specials. All right. Like he had 2 soups, 1 order egg rolls, 1 order fucking dumplings. And then he had 2 entrees. And then like he wanted to go light. He went fried rice and brown rice just to make his
save some calories.
Yeah. Save some calories.
Holy shit.
That's the fat fuck you want to go up to.
I wonder if they go out anymore with Uber Eats, especially in New York. You don't have to leave at any time.
Listen, a professional fat guy goes out. A lazy fat fuck stays in and lets some fucking guy named Quantu touch fucking food and drop it on the first floor, and you got to walk down 4 flights. Who's not going to walk past that food?
Right. Oh, I can't. So
professional fat fuck is a professional fat. He don't go to Wendy's. He don't do nothing. He has a J job, and 70% of his fucking salary goes to food. He don't put it on the card. He goes to places he can afford because he knows. When people go to, oh my God, I heard about this new restaurant in the village. Listen, go fuck yourself, okay? You and your new restaurant. You probably heard it from some fucking hemophiliac who's never a steak dinner will kill him. Like you ever see those guys? Like, they've been eating like fucking veggies all their life. You give them a steak dinner. Now you got to give them mouth to mouth in that fucking vegan breath. You know.
Do you think they just stopped giving him mouth to mouth because of the vegan breath?
Oh, you're a vegan. You're dying. You're on. You know what I'm saying? No, I got love for everybody, but what I'm saying is,
except for me.
What happened?
Except for me, I get made fun of for everything.
I got love like a motherfucker for you. That's why I yell at you when you do these dumb things. You know, I got a guy that I grew up with, my age. Once a week, I got to hang up on him because he just aggravates because he goes to play. Then he complains to me. I didn't know. I went into a pizza place. They were Indian. Well, what'd you expect? I got nothing against Indians, but show me one fucking, anyway. Right. I don't even get started here.
You didn't want to get started. You did 12 minutes.
During the year, who do you want to walk around with? Some fat fuck? You want to follow Joey Chestnut. You want to see what that motherfucker goes for his chili dogs and training. He eats steroids, whatever the fuck. What?
But he's sponsored by a vegan dog. He couldn't do the thing this year because he's sponsored by a vegan dog.
Hey, $1 million, $1 million. It changes perspective. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to take you for you to be the spokesperson of carne asada fries.
If I can't eat it in public, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Listen, I'm the type of guy that I won't jeopardize what I tell people. Like when I really tell people I went to this restaurant and it's not because I'm trying to get a free appetizer.
Right.
That's the last thing on my mind. It's because guys, like when I go to Osteria, $33 for the Sunday sauce. See how much it costs to make a Sunday sauce. See the portion they give you, the meatball, the sausage, the braciole, and the fucking pork rib. The bread, the water, it's a bargain. And you're at a fine dining establishment. That's the shit I give out. I love other restaurants, but they're $80. People take me there. I'm going to tell you to go there. And I'm not looking to put a dime in. I'm not looking to tell you, listen, this is where, Madam Chin Chin eats, $82 for a fucking spare rib to try to be somebody and not. I want you to be a fucking American, and eat stuff that's, it doesn't kill your pocket. I love, people fucking knock me all the time. I love Segovia. First of all, I've been eating there since 1982. I got to be loyal to them. Okay, they took care of me back in the day, $14.95. The steak special. Every once in a while, they'd sneak me a fucking sangria. My loyalty goes with them. But at the same time, where do you get a lobster tail and a fucking surf filet mignon with potato chips and all the dressings for $69?
Wow. Nowhere.
Now I'm a fat fuck. I don't finish that when I go. When I go with my buddies every 8 weeks, we don't finish that. I don't finish that. I can't touch an appetizer. I got to sit there like a victim. I can't even eat a piece of fucking bread after an hour drive because I know I can't finish it.
Right. And that doesn't have, that's one of the things about New York that I'm really excited about because it seems like there's a lot of those places that have really good deals.
All day on Instagram, they got places where you get the best burrito for $2, the best Puerto Rican food for $3. Those places are probably the best.
Oh, yeah.
Out of 6, you're going to shit blood for 2 days and go, what the fuck was I thinking?
I do that now.
You can't go crazy. Go with the easy stuff,
Oh, yeah.
But people want to go and I'm not going to, again, people go, well, Joey, you got certain things with certain nationalities. Look at them. Would you eat there? Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter.
I thought you were gonna say I don't have that. You're like, no, you double down. You're like, fuck them.
It's 2024. We're going into 2025. You got to change your outlook.
And it's already 2025 for you.
In my world, yes, but right now, I'm just absorbing what's coming at me. Right. I'm really absorbing what's coming at me. Lee, one of the things, listen, I miss doing comedy, but to do comedy right, you got to schedule dates.
Right.
And I've said this before. One of the things I fucking hate is having something hanging over my head.
And that includes comedy?
What's tonight? Tonight's Monday. If
Right.
you call me Thursday and go, hey, man, I got a call from whatever club, I'm not going to mention. They offered me a Syatt and friends. You want to swing by on a Thursday? You'll probably have a better chance of getting me there than saying, I got a date October 12th. It pays $88,000, and I'm just making up a number here. I'm not saying I get $88,000. I wouldn't be here talking to you if I got $88,000.
I don't blame you.
But what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying? That shit used to drive me fucking crazy. And that was 2/4 of my fucking anxiety. And I feel it now. Like when people call me now and go, hey, October 12th, they hit me October 10th. And they shit their pants. They're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, guys, it's all over. It's a different world for me now. I lived through that for 20 fucking years. And at one point you go, it's great. But at the other point you go, right now that's too much for me. Maybe in 2025.
Do you think, yeah, maybe that would be, do you think, like, what are you most excited about for getting back to stand-up?
Well, I'm not really getting back into stand-up. I got a lot of shit going on. So it's going to be a slow progression.
Right.
I'm really having a nice time writing, and all the material sucks. But it's a lot better than I was writing 3 or 4 months ago.
Nice.
Listen, man, it took me, I told you, you have to step outside your boundaries sometimes and look within. And sometimes it's real painful. You don't like what you see. But for the first time in my life, I kind of like what I see. I see a young girl growing up. My wife's happy, why am I rushing this? This is like, and again, I'm not comparing anything. I'm not saying anything bad. If you know anything about Led Zeppelin, they came to him for the last album, and Robert Plant was like, absolutely not. And they kept coming to him and coming to him and coming to him. And finally, Bonham came to him and said, you got to help me with this. And he goes, okay. And he got to the studio, and Jimmy Page is all whacked up on heroin. We spoke about it on the podcast with Dean. And now something he didn't want to do at all. And he got into it. At least now I feel like I'm going into it knowing. Like before when I got here, it was like, I'm going into a life that I don't even know what I'm going into here. And you want me to go on the road and talk about stand-up. I couldn't even focus on writing. Now I see, you're coming back. That excites me.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
But me fucking going, yeah, I got a date for you, January 12th. Hit me January 2nd. All right, because I want to enjoy my fucking holiday.
Do you want to just release tickets late, or could someone else do it for? Could you deal with someone like, hey, book me these dates, but don't tell me?
Right now, motherfucker, it's Tuesday the 3rd. Mm-hmm. My daughter starts school on the 4th. She's going to middle school, and I'm just excited for the fucking last. All right, Lee, the last half of the 3rd quarter and the beginning of the 4th quarter. This
Finally.
is the year that makes my dick hard. This is the time of the year where I fucking dig in. So without further ado, let's get this podcast started, please. It's Tuesday, the 3rd of September. The check-in is brought to you by one of my favorites because you know me. Cleanliness is next to godliness. If you're not going to shave your balls, you're going to go to hell. And the way I'm looking at it, when you're trying to shape up your body hair, Manscaped Beard and Balls Bundle has you covered from head to toe. I just got mine. I'm ready to go. It features the Lawnmower 5.0 below the belt and the Beard Hedger for the money maker. That's when you can do little trimmings and put bazookas under your nutsack. Whatever you're into, you follow me. The lawnmower comes with 2 blade heads so you can switch it up your style with ease. And the Beard Hedger comes with 20 different lengths. 20 different lengths. You want to be Mr. Fuji, you want to be DJ Khaled, you can be whatever you want with the Manscaped. It's time to streamline your grooming routine with Manscaped. Me, I love Manscaped. I've been using it for 20 years. I'm tip-top Magoo, except for the rash. Anyway, get 20% off and free shipping with code Diaz, DIAZ at manscaped.com. Again, 20% off and free shipping with code Diaz at manscaped.com. Listen, I could tell you this 15 times. Grab the pen. Manscaped.com, code Diaz, D-I-A-Z. I'm going to get you 20% off and free shipping. All right? I want to thank Manscaped for supporting this show. And now, if you don't mind, let's get this show started. It's a beautiful Tuesday. It's time to roll up your sleeves. Kick this mule.
Turn off your TVs. Run for your lives. It's over. They didn't put you on this planet just to give up. If Uncle Joey can do it, I can rule the world. That's what you got to be thinking.
Welcome back to Syatt!
What up, Mook?
Hey, buddy. I'm good.
Labor Day is done. The summer is done. You know, now is when you got to look and say, how do I want to end the year? And what am I looking for fucking January? We put it off in June. We put it off in March. You know, now it's time to fucking listen. I always say it. There's people that are waiting for a bus that don't want to get on it when it shows up anyway. They just want to wait for it.
Do you think there's a lot of people who do that?
There's a time of the year where you got to get on that motherfucking bus and tell the bus driver, I'm in it till you fucking run out of gas, cocksucker.
I don't blame. But this is like the most scared I've ever been. I've been feeling lately. Like I feel like I'm ready. I honestly feel like I'm fine enough to be in New York, but it's just like I'm starting to really like. It's 2 weeks of feeling the pressure of like I'm gonna be in New York. Like I can't let it like just slip away.
The thing I like about this podcast and any podcast I've been a part of with you is that for people who don't know, I do put the date. I put whoever's in charge of the podcast, the sponsors, and I put the topics that happened this week that I'd like to discuss with you. But a good podcast is we come on here and you just said something that I wanted to talk to you about. I just forgot to write it down. You said that you didn't know if you were ready for New York City.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been doing stand-up on stage for now, altogether?
7 years in November, but then there was like a year with COVID, so more like 6.
6 years in November. Anyway, so okay, I started in 91.
Okay.
Come on, man. From June of 91 to, I don't know, January of 93, it was just an apparatus for me. It was I was buying time. So I had to decide if I was going to be a criminal, want to be a comic, or what direction I was going. I was 28 years old and, you know, whatever the fuck. But I was slow for the first 18 months. I was going through a divorce. You know, I was doing my thing in Boulder. I had a young girlfriend. You know, it was a different time. And comedy wasn't the focus. The focus was selling some drugs while I was doing stand-up and just having a girlfriend that would make me feel, you know, whatever. And then after she broke up with me and I realized I was a loser, I came back focused on comedy. So I lost 18 months. So I'm like you. Now, when I lived in Seattle, which is where you've been in Boston, you haven't done contests. You haven't really been part of the one-nighter scene. You're at the 50-50 level. You know, I was just like you. Same thing. You're fucking every month, you start at 0. You get the calendar. You write how much they're going to pay you. And you're like, okay. Woo, okay. Then came LA. And never in my heart did I ever think I was ready. When I walked into that comedy store, I knew I wasn't ready. When she picked me, I was like, this is a complete farce. She's going to realize how bad I am. I told you about the times I would bomb and get in the car and cry and go, that's the last time I'll be there.
Right.
But she saw something. And then something happened. I started looking at You and I have been getting into discussions lately. Some of them are off the check-in. Nothing bad, but some of them are pleasurable. And some of them are like, a coming down to Jesus moment for the both of us. We love each other that much, and we could talk to each other like that. And me, I'm out to protect you. But as almost, and this is, I protect Eric. People call me at all hours of the night. I got a problem with comedy. What do you think? I put this up on YouTube. Let's work on it. Let's work on it together. Don't stress. It ain't the end of your career. It ain't the end of your career. But anyway, you and I get into conversations. And the biggest conversation is, are you ready? Friday nights at comic strip. There's just some stuff that, and I think back to 2 times getting a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. And the first time I knew I wasn't ready. I was way off the course. It was horrible. I just had a good work ethic. And I would roll and get beat up and tap, and, But the second time, I was there for a year and, 3 months. And I remember it was really shocking to me. I didn't think I was going to get the blue belt then. I didn't care. I didn't join for the blue belt. But I saw, by giving me a blue belt, the motivation I got.
Right.
Do you follow me? And
1,000%.
It's really weird that you're in the same position, and I can't judge you on that. I can just talk to you and go, the warnings of this. But at the same time, it's what I did. For 2 years, I walked around the comedy store like, what is this? When is this going to end?
Right. Oh, absolutely.
When are they going to see that I'm just a fucking sack of shit comic?
And when I say like I'm ready, I felt like I was ready for New York. I mean like my level. I'm not talking about the top level clubs right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I understand.
Okay, but I want people to be like, he thinks he's ready for the Cellar? No, not yet.
You have a very great attitude. Get the Cellar out of your vocabulary.
Yeah.
Because that's the big problem.
Right.
Okay, I got a really interesting call this weekend, Friday night. Out of nowhere, I got a text from an old friend of mine, and he's working a club, and he's working with 2 other old friends of mine. One of them who is hysterically funny, and he should have been ruling comedy right now. But somewhere along the line, he had a job and his focus, and in his later years, he woke up and he's doing things now, but it's not to the level that he can. Very funny. I'm not going to throw him under the bus and mention no names. He knows he's funny. We'll talk to him about this later on. Friday night, he blew up a room, which means half of them walked.
Oh, no.
And the other half stood there and gave him a standing ovation.
Right. Jesus Christ.
And at first, I was like, wow, I don't see the magic in that. And then I go, I just smacked myself. And I go, that's what comedy used to be.
Yeah.
When I first watched Stanhope, he was walking rooms on purpose. Rooms that you would say, Joey, I got 90 people. He would go out there and clear them, dog.
Wow.
Clear 50 of them.
But the people who stayed loved him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They will love what happened. They love to see a train wreck. What have I told you for 30 fucking years? Open mics are a train wreck. This was not open mic.
Right. This is a fucking...
Listen, I worked with Stanhope twice at the Broker Inn in the early 90s. And then I didn't see him till 95 in Seattle. And the summer of 96, he came back after winning San Francisco. And the display he put on in that room on a Friday night was something that I'll never forget. You just had I can't sit here and blow smoke and tell you we would. No, it was, I'm sitting there as a fucking, I'd done a guest
number, yeah.
I did a guest set. And what I saw was, I don't know what the underground sat then, but whatever it sat, 60 people walked at the 25-minute mark. And after that, it was 2 couples every 5 minutes. And he didn't back off. He kept pounding. pounding. You know, I'll never forget the one time that Friday night. It wasn't like a Saturday night. He did so well Friday. He defied what comedy was on Friday night. I canceled my gig on Saturday. I didn't even go see stand-up. I went camping with a girl because I was so depressed because I would never be that good.
Jesus.
What he did, and I forgot all that shit till my buddy sent me the text the other night, and I'm like, I remember those days, going up there and saying something, and 5 people walking, and you're like, okay, nobody is doing that anymore.
Well, were the club supportive of it?
Listen, right away, I got your money. Right. I'm going to come up to you and give you some bullshit story. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Syatt, I'm sorry about this. My mother, I'm going to have to give her a Xanax to calm her down. You know, oh, can we give you 2 tickets? And the mother's like, no, I've never been this insulted in my life. You know, as a
just the idea of it's making you laugh.
Because right there, it's the club owner who determines what goes down, Lee. Right. Either the audience wins or listen, I brought an act to town. You don't like them. I got your money. Don't come back. I don't give it. But I'm not giving you money back because you're insulted. This guy was speaking the truth up there. And I still remember like seeing the people. They didn't even listen. He was so, they just walked out. They didn't even ask for the money. They didn't want the fucking money. It was every like 6 guys that some guy wearing Birkenstocks. Excuse me. I was very upset. And, you know, he was talking about Chinese kids making sneakers, whatever the fuck.
I love that you remember the joke.
Well, I just remember the look on people's faces is something that we've forgotten as comedians. We really have. Now, a bunch of comics are going to hit me in a week and go, do you even go and so? No. Just, you know, Lenny Bruce did it. Richard Pryor did it. But I'm just making an analogy here.
Right.
We've become so safe as comics that we wouldn't even, there was a comic in Seattle. There was 2 of them. I mean, here I am trying to be a feature act.
Right.
Doing comedy. I'm Lee Syatt. I'm 6 years in. I'm dying to fucking do something with my life.
Right.
And these 2 guys are selling out shows. Selling out was 90 tickets.
That's a lot of tickets.
And they go up there and just drop a bomb. Right. And Seattle, no matter how cool it was with Pearl Jam and Nirvana, they couldn't take that. Like they audiences, and I don't remember what they would say. They would like a lot. I saw a guy come out one night, and again, that's the decision that you make, whether what's that expression? I win the war.
Lose the battle, but win the war.
Yeah, because you got to go, okay, what's really going on here? Right. Is my joke that powerful? I mean, sometimes you come out and say, you saw Holtzman in fucking Madison Square Garden.
He goes off. I've never met him before. He goes fucking off. He's awesome.
You know, listen, that was in Madison Square Garden, and that was a percentage of people were like, ooh, that's New York City. You've heard it all. Think about a fucking club in like Minneapolis. He comes out and says, my impersonation of Robin Williams, and I ain't lose people, you know, I sit there, I do the sign of the cross, but I giggle, you know, whatever. Right. I'm not giggling at the fucking joke. I'm giggling at the response.
Oh, that's so funny that you like the response now. Why do you like it? Do you like it because you've seen it from stage? Like, or like, do you like it just because they look at you, you're turning red?
Because I love human reaction to shit that's got nothing to do with them, you know, like
I've never heard of someone getting happy because someone else is so upset.
My dear friend, which we won't mention any names, went up on stage at the Comedy Store one night, like 2 weeks after Princess died, called her a cunt, right? And I don't have to tell you what happened, right?
Didn't go over too well, I'm assuming. Oh my God, 2 weeks after.
But there was a funny guy. There was a guy, one of our dear friends I still speak to, and a funny comic from Boston. But the funny comic from Boston was gay, and he was living with a gay lover. And my friend and his wife went over there for dinner one night, like a month after our dear friend says that Princess Di is a cunt. And my friend happens to bring up my dear friend's name who said that. And the one gay guy looked at the other one, he goes, he's the one that called Princess Diana cunt. And the other one went,
Would you have laughed in their face if we did that and put in front of you?
Oh my God. And there's some comics that are just brilliant. I was at the store the night Joey Buttafuoco walked in with his wife. His wife just got shot in the head.
What?
Lee, I'm not going to give you a history lesson. There was a guy in Long Island who cheated on his wife with an 18-year-old girl and fucked her. Then the girl fell in love with him, and one day she got a gun and shot the wife in the face.
Oh.
And they had to do plastic surgery on her, and her face wasn't the same. We'll get to the story later on, but they were like 3 or 4 years later. Nah, because all that stuff happened in the 90s, 91, maybe 92. We're at the store, and somebody told the guy he could be a fucking actor. Joey Buttafuoco. So Joey Buttafuoco would come to the store. No, he wasn't doing comedy.
Okay.
He would come to the store to hang out with Dice and all the other guys, and he would come up on Sunday nights. And I remember this fucking hilarious comic went up on stage one night, and he goes, look at this. We have a room of celebrities tonight. Martin Lawrence is here, and Joey Buttafuoco is here. He goes, I can't even say his name with a straight face. Neither can his wife. And fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I thought I was going to pass out. Like, I was hosting, and I thought I was going to pass. Fuck. Speaking of which, nothing to do with it. When I got back, I had a package here, a reefer that my friend said he was going to drop off. He goes, this is the shit that they try to give people that I can't even say it, how strong this weed is. I did the first bong hit, Lee, and my teeth were shattering in my mouth as I was.
Just that was that good?
It's that good.
Damn.
My eyes haven't gotten clear in 2 days. Like, they just shot red. Visine hasn't worked. Nothing. I'm on code red. It's all over. But anyway, back to the Vietnamese kid. What the fuck we're talking about? What were we talking about?
About the guy who made fun of Joey's wife.
And that style of comedy, Kennison did it, but it's not saying it. It's how you're going to play their reaction. Stanhope was brilliant because Stanhope you could see the woman getting her, like the lady in
New Jersey
that night.
Yeah.
She got up. Same thing. She got up, said something. The husband, they walk out together, and Stanhope would say, "Oh, whoa, don't leave. You haven't heard my tit fuck joke yet." That's the fucking brilliance. Right. That was the brilliance. That they were walking, and he was like, "You know what? Hold on. I haven't told you when I fucked the stripper up the ass with the broomstick." Oh, he didn't say that.
Right.
But that's the reaction he would have to that, which would really, and then you see another couple get up. And then he'd do like 4 minutes and another couple would get up. And you're like, oh. But to think like guys like you and I at the 6-year mark, we're like, we would never do that. We're praying for that audience.
Right.
That's a different mind to go up there and do that. And somewhere along the line, you got to tame it back, or people just stop going to your shows.
Right. But I would never, I'd be afraid. Like, I almost feel like every time I go up at a club, like I'm basically auditioning. And who knows if anyone's even watching, but it's like, the idea of saying something like that.
There's one person that's always watching. That's lonely. Right. His uncle died. His cat died. And he goes out and he enjoys the art of comedy. Mm-hmm. And he'll come up to you 4 years from now when he's on vacation somewhere. He goes, I'll see you at the club in Connecticut the night that you closed it. You had something. I agreed with you. You were very fun. And you're going to go, holy shit. because they're people that don't want to be comedy whores. They just enjoy the art. There's people who love jazz music, right?
Oh, yeah.
You said you went to the Blue Note in New York, correct?
A couple times. It was awesome.
Cool it was. How, there's people who just love jazz. They won't even, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won't listen to fucking rock and roll music. So everybody has their own motherfucking thing. But I'm really excited about Thursday night. Guys, look, I'm not bullshitting nobody. For 20 years, I didn't give a fuck, and that's my witness right there. If you check it, because people always like to check on stuff when you say things that are wrong. Surprised people haven't said, Joey, this is you 10 years ago, chastising Lee for watching football.
Yeah.
And I moved back, and I went to Florentine's house to watch on a Sunday. And I didn't think men like that existed because I haven't been around crazy people like that in fucking 30 years. And next thing you know, I started. We always had DraftKings, but it's football season, and even like Jimmy's friends are calling me already. Like, we're ready for fucking Sunday. Oh yeah, we're going off. Will you be here this Sunday, Lee?
No. I have shows this weekend, so the weekend after. But yeah, football is going to be great.
Jimmy's going to be where you were last week.
In Saratoga, yeah.
In Saratoga, so that's good. So you leave fucking killing, he'll go up there and mop up the fucking place. But, baseball's heating up right now. It's easy.
Yeah.
Like Philadelphia, from now till fucking the third week of September, Philadelphia is not going to lose, especially at home when they start taking poles down and shooting migrants. They don't fuck around in Philadelphia if they lose. So it's just a fun time of the year. This is the time of the year that you have college, which I know nothing about. My brother told me to bet Georgia Tech the other night. The other team is still scoring, USC. And I at least put the small 10 on them, you know what I'm saying? I pulled the Lee Syatt. So I like baseball this time of the year, and then you got the first week of pro football, look-see, and then you attack. But Thursday night's just a great game. The Ravens with that fucking new running back. Oh, shit! Again.
What's his name?
The dude from, I think he was on Tennessee or Indianapolis.
Oh, Derrick Henry?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was on Baltimore.
That's a triple threat if I ever fucking saw one, brother.
That's scary.
That's 9 of 1,000 brothers coming at you. That's old school football. What? So let's take a breather real quick. Let me talk to you about DraftKings. All right, you fucking savages. Anyway, Lee, we had to start the podcast a little late today. I'll tell you what. Last week, before we're going to start the podcast, my wife was out of town. I realized that the fucking battery died in the mouse. Like, this can't happen when my wife is here.
Right.
This has to happen the minute she fucking takes off or whatever. Now, I got every fucking battery there is. I got car batteries. I got batteries for boats. I got everything here. It's the battery that you need at the time of death that you don't have. Okay?
Right.
So we do the podcast. You teach me how to tune in. We do the podcast, and I don't know. I'm walking around for 3 days before I leave, and booyah, guess what I see in the closet? The battery.
Nice.
So tonight I come in, I go, oh, that's right. I got to put the batteries in the fucking mouse. I go look at the batteries. They don't fit. It's the size smaller than that, right?
Oh.
It's like a Manscaped razor or something. It's for fucking, no, the Manscaped comes automatically with the charger. It's for something stupid.
Right.
But I have the wrong glasses on, right? Like, I had my super heavy glasses that I did. These are over the counter, motherfuckers. I could see into the future with these. Right? These are fucking really deep, and I'm growing into them. But as I go to throw the batteries on the fucking floor to anger, I go, oh, let me look what's in this box. Guess what I found?
What?
Glasses I lost 4 years ago when I moved here from fucking California. These are the
How
real.
happy are you?
I had these for a long fucking time. I just found them tonight in a little Elvis Presley box. See?
That's awesome. I didn't know you lost them.
One thing, and you end up finding another. So you never know what you're looking for. It's like I told you. You hear, and what am I going to do? Sign a lease for 2 years? No. Take a chance Columbus did. Sign a lease. Hopefully you'll meet some fucking German chick with long legs that'll wrap them around your throat and take you up to fucking Queens, you know.
Queens is nice, but that would be awesome. No, I'm just really excited. But I want to hear about your trip to Delaware.
First off, the last time I went to Delaware was 1997. And it was the 3 longest days of my life because I didn't know this. When I got there, that's when they hit me with, you got to work clean.
Oh,
and they hit me
no.
with, do you have a college shirt and a tie and a jacket? You dare enter this house. So that didn't work out for me, but I picked up like 2 dates somewhere else and I did comedy. It was shitty money. It didn't matter. But I remember leaving here. And even though my brother, my favorite person in the world, lives here in Delaware, I fucking left after 3 days. And for years, I promised him I was going to go back. And I didn't go back till 4 years ago this week when his wife passed away.
Oh, man.
Then this summer, after softball season, during softball season, they said the last week we go to Rehoboth Beach and you guys are invited. And I go, perfect. Let's go down there. I get to see my brother, go down there, see what this is all about. Now, I've been to every beach in Jersey since I've been here. Maybe not every one. I'm exaggerating.
Right.
And all of them have been fucking not what I expected.
Not in a bad way.
I'm a Jersey guy. But again, I'm not going to tell you something. They've all not been, it's not the same.
Right.
They crowded a lot of people that, again, it's like the circus. I'm saying this joke for my friend there. It's like the circus came to town. The truck broke down. I got to have my kids around these people now, walking around, with coolers and shit. It's a different clientele.
Right.
And I was a kid, and I went to Wildwood. I went to Maywood. I went to see, and so this was completely different. North Carolina was too boring for me. Yeah, there's horses on the beach. Okay, great. But you know what? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. New Jersey is the equestrian state. There's more horses per capita in New Jersey than there is anywhere else. So I'm not going to North Carolina to look at a fucking horse. I got horses in Freehold. We can go bet the fucking horses tomorrow night. Beautiful fucking horses. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're beautiful, but a horse. So it's one of those track horses. They go right from there to fucking Perina.
Oh no.
No future there, yeah. There's no fucking future there. So this was fucking great. You take a ferry for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I was smoking my little vapor pen like I owned the ship, like fucking Oscar on the Love Boat, whatever his name, Isaac. The little black guy, I was down, and you sit there, and all of a sudden on the other end of, you land in Lewes, and you get off, and I was 25 minutes from Lewes. Lowe's,
Nice.
whatever the fuck it is. By the way, I got to shout out my brother down in Delaware, Johnny B. He's a fan of the church, you, me, everybody. He's my brother Mike's friend. I don't even know if I know his name is John. I don't know if it's D or B, whatever the fuck. Just take the shout out and fucking, go eat some clams in Delaware, whatever the fuck they got. So there's Dewey Beach, Bradley Beach, there's Rehoboth. For some reason, this family wanted to go to Rehoboth. And Lee, I was blown away.
What do you like about it?
Very family. Everything closes at 10 o'clock. You know where you stand. If you don't got rolling papers, you better get them before sundown.
Okay.
But they got everything there. Listen, my daughter's at an age, I don't want to take it. And you have Ocean City, Maryland, 30 minutes away, and you have 45 minutes away. And you have Dewey Beach the other way, which is a little wilder. That's for you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You go there, you wake up, somebody roofied your fucking 7-Up. That's for you. You know what I'm saying?
I think your beach sounds better.
Huh?
I think the one you went to sounds better than that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're a young guy. You don't want to get, right now is the age where you want to get roofied. You want to call me one of these nights and go, bro, some chick took me home when I was eating a pussy. I woke up and I was handcuffed and she took my wallet and my Jewish Federation card. I don't know.
Oh, no. I would love, yeah. That sounds good to you? Or that sounded good to you?
That's living your life, Lee. Moving to New York, something's going to happen to you.
Oh, I was wondering if I'm going to get because I'm in fucking Harlem.
You can't come down from the apartment. It's been a week. You're not coming down. You call a hooker, whatever. I don't
That's
know.
the first thing you're gonna say when I actually finally move in. But I don't think a hooker could make it up those stairs. And
You get one of those ones that they human traffic.
oh god,
Those motherfuckers will run
I
up.
thought you were joking, like one with the heels, like from the 70s.
Just joking.
Oh, I know you're joking.
Yeah, I'm just joking around. But listen, if a hooker can't make it up 4 flights, you don't want them in your house. You want her to run up 4 flights for certain different reasons. You want the monkey to move around and shake those last critters out before she comes in. You know what I'm saying? When she comes in, you spray the mosquito repellent behind her. It's a
Get
different
all the
world.
critters out. Oh,
Yeah, you got to hang them by one leg and make sure everything's out there. You got to blow dry. I don't know.
Oh, I've heard that it's like kind of hard to like, and it's perfect because I don't want one, but like it's like most people don't like date in New York. It's just like they hook up and that's.
They what?
I heard like there's not a lot of people who.
That's the voice you need. I heard there's a lot of people that don't like the date. Listen, you're an old romantic Jew. You want to be in the will, you got to pop up a fucking grandson. So you're looking for love. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking for hookups. And with your luck, you get another rash and it comes back and it affects the one you already have. Like me, I'm a rashy motherfucker too.
I've never gotten one from that, thank God.
Oh, no. When you went to the jacuzzi and ate Paula's ass, you came back.
It was from the jacuzzi. God damn it. I was waiting for that with Pismo Beach. I was like, when's the jacuzzi gonna get brought up? And see fucking devil in his thighs, and you're saving it for the end. God damn it. Like that was the thing. Like he said I did fucked up shit. It was like somehow you like guided me. Fucked up shit only happened right before I saw you.
This motherfucker came back looking like one of the Avengers got to him, like blow towards that. He had red spots.
He thought last week was bad. That's when those started.
He tried to hide from me for 2 days. Then he put makeup on. He came in like with a half a cape. I gotta leave. I gotta edit it. I'm gonna leave. Where you going? And all of a sudden I saw blotches everywhere. If you go back to podcast 488, that's when we called him Spotty, I think.
It'd be around. God, that was fucking awful. It was like, you ever see Hitch, that Will Smith movie where he's like drinking Benadryl? Because I didn't know what the fuck it was. I just woke up and my face had exploded. And I ended up being a podcast like that night. I was like, this guy's gonna fucking destroy me. I rubbed fucking pink stuff on it, and it was like a fucking, I don't know, whatever it was. Just a dirty hot tub.
In a time period, guys, when you're like, it's like Ari developed a great show off a great title. This is not happening. They got to develop another one that's called This Ain't Happening to Me. Once a week, I had to stop what I was doing and go, Lee, are you putting me on? Like, it's something to this shit, because this cannot be. Like, this just can't be happening to an American. This is not even, you're a nice kid. Why are you going through all this shit? We used to go to a restaurant. It was a coffee shop. Guys, I've eaten breakfast in 80 states. Right? I don't know. There's like 51 of them. I don't know how many fucking states. This place was in the top fucking 10. That coffee shop on the corner.
It was great, yeah.
This Momo would show up and get the eggs and bacon to go.
Yeah, I lived 2 seconds down the road.
No, you didn't live 2 seconds down the road.
I did.
From there, Paula would make you go to Starbucks and wait online for 25 minutes.
That upset me.
Okay. And now the eggs are cold, the bacon, and I go to him, Lee, why don't you, and the coffee there was great, guys. But somewhere in her fucking lawyer ass, she needed to go to Starbucks to get the coffee. And I go, Lee, when are you going to stop this abuse? The coffee there, I'm in there drinking green tea. My dick's getting hard while I'm drinking it. They get it right from the Chinaman, you know what I'm saying? And fucking, you're going around the corner to Starbucks. The eggs are going to get cold. The potatoes there would have died for. Am I not?
The whole thing was, the bacon was better.
Why are we taking it home? They had a little table.
Because home is always better. Home is always, especially if it's closed. Right.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to move up to a 4-story flight.
No, I'm not. No, but I'm not.
You just heard them, cocksuckers. 4 stories.
I'm not. I'm gonna be out every night. I'll be out.
He's gonna start a new Patreon. All right, it's $25 a month. You're not getting dick. All you get is a chance to come over and carry him up and down the stairs for a week. Be his swami. Bring up the fucking. He's not gonna make it, guys.
I'll make it. Am I paying them $25 a month, or they're paying me?
you're gonna do bonuses. All right, you're gonna do some type of bonus here. They come over. They're comic guys. They go into the city with you. But most importantly, they're like Japanese dudes, like samurais. You always have like an understudy. Your understudy. Your understudy. First of all, you got to put on the biography. Must have both legs because there's and your knees, like Joey Diaz, cannot apply for the job even if I was 25 because I got a redone knee.
Right. That's too bad for you.
I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just right away. You people are saying, "Oh, he's talking about." No, I'm not talking about anybody. Let's say some guy got blown up in Hamas. He's missing an elbow. How's he going to carry the fucking boxes of burritos and all the other shit Lee needs upstairs?
Put it on a bag and then just hold it.
How we go fucking walking upstairs?
I don't know.
Anyway, I found a great restaurant. If you're ever in Delaware, go in there. And it's not. What the fuck are you giggling about?
I didn't know we were back in Delaware.
I have to switch it back because we were going somewhere dark. It's still too early in the episode. This is like Eyewitness News. We give you the bad news in the beginning, and then we show you the black kid with the one eye playing the flute. Now he's going to Harvard now. You got a psychology of that. Like you just showed me people getting blown up.
Right.
They're trying to take down Netanyahu. Some migrant stabbed the fucking homeless Chinese lady in the train.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but hold on. You're going to make me happy. A chick who got ate by a shark is now running the fucking New York City Marathon. You got to sit there and make believe. Like, this just brought me joy. Am I wrong, Lee?
No, they do it. They usually save it for the very end. Everything's been terrible. Everything's been terrible. And then they show you it.
I can't, and I watch it to learn how to be funny. Sometimes you got to watch that just to learn. This is the same thing. If you're going to walk a room, you got the end. You got to go, hold on before you leave. Did I tell you? Did I fucking...
Like a joke about your kids?
No, you do something that you did something nice in the community.
Oh, okay. You were nice to someone. Okay.
You saved the kid. You did something.
Right.
Donated blood. You did something. You know what I'm saying? And
just to get them back.
We'll see the humanity in you. Sometimes if you say that type of material, they see the humanity in me. It's funny. The other day, I went somewhere, and I stopped at CVS, and this is fucking crazy. For 4 years, there's been a cat family out there. Summer, fall, winter, whatever the season is, whatever. I don't know. I know there's 4 seasons. I don't know what the other one. Fall, summer, spring. I don't know.
There you go. You forgot winter that time.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Give me a pass. I'll read the chapter and come back to you next week.
But you forgot a different one each time. The first time you forgot spring, and then you forgot winter.
No. Anyway. So I'm driving by now. When I first moved here, I would take a ride at night. I was going through whatever I was going through, and every night, I like CVS. I'm a CVS groupie.
Yeah.
If you want to find me, just go to your nearest CVS store. I'll be in a CVS. I love CVS. Sometimes I see a CVS, I just pull over just to see the sales, to see if my coupon's activated. When it comes to you were asking me last week, Kohl's and CVS. I take my shit seriously.
I can see that.
CVS will give you a coupon for the shit you need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you need a grenade and you go to CVS, the next coupon they give you ain't gonna be for a fucking flying saucer. It's gonna be $10 off a grenade. You know what I'm saying?
But they usually give it to me after, so you would have just bought the grenade.
What?
Oh. No, they usually give it to me as I buy it. So if I'm buying something, then that's when they give me the receipt.
Yeah, like I just saw, I got another deal. Like I got 4%, $4 off. But they send me individual coupons for the stuff I like. Nicorette gum, Luden's cough drops, the wild cherry.
Right.
Oh, I'll eat a whole bag of those fucking things. Big bag. Stop
Right.
it. Those caramels, I'll fucking bag a bag and put them all over the house. And I get high and I forget what the fuck they are. It's like losing a child. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what the fuck?
How many things of caramels do you have around the house?
I don't know. And then Terry finds them, Mercy finds them.
Oh, you hide them?
Yeah, I hide them from myself. You got to hide shit from yourself and then try to remember.
I thought you had like little dishes.
Oh, I'm looking for like 3 things right now that I've lost.
Oh, no.
One of them belongs to a friend of mine. I tried to hide it from, but I hid it from myself. I've been looking for fucking weeks for this thing. It's a nightmare.
Wait, are you saying you hide stuff and then you're so good at the hiding that you forget where it is?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And every once in a while you find something else. Sometimes you're looking for a tooth, you find a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you find some crazies.
Why are you hiding things from yourself?
Because I'm a danger to society. I forget, like, dog, I got weapons hidden in California still in a yard. Like, I can't sleep at night. I still got a 32 hidden in North Bergen in somebody's yard up there. I always drive by and check on it. I'm scared to go in the yard because the family don't even live there no more.
Right, but now you're hiding caramels.
Yeah, it starts somewhere. All right. When I was a kid, I used to hide pacifiers, and I'd hide them all over the house. And whenever things got dangerous, I'd suck the pacifier for 2 minutes. That's where it all started, with pacifiers, just so you know.
I like it.
So anyway, what are we talking about here? Delaware? What is it, Lee? You're confusing me.
What the fuck? What were we just talking about? Wait, but no, I was just laughing that you have lost so many things.
But you find them, or sometimes you find something better.
But I've never done. I've never done. That's crazy. Fuck. I don't think we were talking about anything. But I had a great weekend. I had a fucking awesome weekend.
I know you said you had 4 great shows.
And like it's something I don't really do crowd work, but like it was just I did a good job of like there was a crowd member who was angry because they were out of something at the kitchen, and he was bringing and they were very talkative people, and like I handled it better than I have before. Like I was able to really just go where they were going.
And sometimes go, what are you angry about? Well, they don't have the fucking pizza. Listen, but they have the rice balls because you're a chubby dude. You looked at the menu.
Oh yeah.
What do you want? And go, you know what? If there's a problem, give him the rice balls on me. And right away, the guy won't know what to do. His attitude changes. After the show, when you're in the green room, even when nobody knows you, somebody's going to knock on the door. Some guy wants to see you. He's going to come back there. Remember when Black Lives Matter took over Redondo Beach?
Vaguely, yeah.
Washing black people's feet.
Oh, yeah.
You ever see that video?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Hey, you got to come in and just kneel and wash your feet because you took the anger. See, everybody wants to get into a fucking bidding war with a heckler. There's nothing in that.
Right.
There's nothing in that. Well, they heckled me. They heckled me because parts of the act were weak.
Right.
Or
oh, yeah.
Now you have to see what the motivation is. They heckled you because they're drunk. Mm-hmm. They heckled you because they're high on coke. They heckled you because when they're on coke, they can't shut the fuck up. So now they bring it to the show. And now mentally they become part of the show. Or they're angry because their wives brought them there, or they're angry in general.
Right.
Each way, if you get into a shouting match, you're going to ruin their experience. Because you wanted to prove to them that your dick was bigger than his. And sometimes let him know his dick was bigger than yours in the weirdest way. Like, dog, you don't even yell. You just go over to him and go, hey, you're embarrassing your wife. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Whisper. Don't yell it.
Okay. Show
him the respect to whisper to him in front of his wife. Even though you're taking the microphone down from your mouth, the microphone's going to pick it up.
Right.
A little bit of it. And he's going to look into your eyes. And you're not going to go up to him and go, respect your fucking wife. No. Listen, you're embarrassing your wife, all right? Knock it off. And wink at him. and she'll hit his leg. 9 out of 10, she'll go like rub his leg. And now you took away everything he was going to tell you.
Right.
If he, after that, fuck you, you fat fuck, you Jew, security takes him out because you were a gentleman. But if you incite him,
right.
I'm seeing a lot of heckler tapes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of young comics and older comics putting up a lot of crowd talk. I'm not paying $20 to see you do crowd work.
Right.
I'm not getting a babysitter to see you do crowd work. Stop putting it up on your fucking Instagram because every time I look, that's what I see. I'm not going to see you.
Right.
I'm not going to see you. I want to know what you think about fucking what's going on right now. What's going on in your house? What's going on in your life? I'll pay the $50 for parking. But if I'm going to go down there that's what's going to happen now. People are going to use their entertainment dollar. They have YouTube, people hear you from the podcast, but people are angry right now. You don't want somebody pulling a piece on you, do you?
No, I've been very lucky. I haven't really had too many angry ones. I have like the ones I had this weekend were like they were just happy to be there, and but they wanted to chat a little bit, and it made like I used to like kind of clam up.
And that's a very rarity. I remember those nights. Listen,
oh, they were great.
We will call my dear friend Ricky Cruz a night that we all learned a big lesson. We got forced to work Easter Sunday. They told us the club was going to close, but they said they had a bunch of reservations. They said they'd give us like an extra $100. I headline, I don't know, there must have been 48 people in there on Easter Sunday. The show started at 7:30. We didn't leave there till midnight was when I got off stage. 4 comics went up. It was one of the best shows I ever saw in my life that I was a part of. Never mind festivals and all this bullshit. This was real comedy on a Sunday night. We had a girl go up there and take her top off and fucking do magic. It was insane. It was insane.
That's wild.
We'll get Ricky Cruz on the podcast, my friend from Miami, to come on and tell some of those early stories of what Miami early. Like, Sunday night in Miami, people watching the Dolphins.
Right.
They're not watching the Dolphins. They're watching the fucking Marlins or, it's April. They're out on a boat. They don't want to go see comedy on a Sunday, especially 3 unknowns. It was one of the best shows, Lee. I remember the girl took off her top and her boyfriend was there and everybody was happy. Even the boyfriend, they show them their tits and she was doing magic tricks on a Sunday night. Who thinks a woman's going to go up on stage and do magic tricks topless?
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it was fucking. And I hate magicians, but on that night, I was all fucking. I had binoculars everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
You're the biggest fan. That's crazy. But
yeah, you don't know. So always go in there with an open heart. You never fucking know.
Right. I was I saw a clip earlier of this. I don't know if it was a Richard Pryor documentary or the Store documentary, and someone was talking about him. He did like a set where he pretended that he talked from like the point of view of him being God and like what happened. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember the footage, and I remember the footage. I don't remember what came out of his mouth.
But he was just saying like each time he was like, "Where's Jesus?" And then he finds out that Jesus got crucified, and then he goes through like each person, like Martin Luther King, like a bunch of like the best people and what we did to them. And he's like, "You're on your own." And the guy who was being interviewed said like he just left, and like people were crying in the audience. Like it's like just like I've never even seen anything like all that.
I see a lot of, and I hear a lot of rhetoric about the Store. And I hear the genius of Mitzi Shore. And I think about me. And let's get to it right now because you're gonna understand now. When you were in Misty's good graces, it could have taken a year to get in there. You keep your nose clean. Remember, I was in there 2 years and I started dating my wife.
Right.
And she was a waitress. So for everybody who's thinking there was a party there, it was a party that I watched because the first people who would find out were the waitresses and they'd run right to my wife.
Oh,
this is a misnomer that nobody remembers. I got made a regular at the Store in 97. I stayed at the Store from 97 to about 98 and a half. And then I had to attack the road. I had holes in my game. When I came back, I met my wife the first fucking week I came back. I came back in like June of 2000, and I met her in July 4th of 2000. So after that, my wife was always there. And the good thing, my wife and I will talk about those times twice a year, and she'll go, because she was there on Tuesday nights. She was there on Wednesday nights. She would make her schedule accordingly to mine.
Oh, nice.
So if she worked 4 nights and I was in town, she'd work the weekends. Then we'd go home together. We'd stop at Rock and Roll Ralph's. Okay. And that was the store for me. But what did you think we did in 2000 when there was 60 people in the audience? You got up at 12. Listen, if there were 60 people in the audience at midnight in those days, Jesus.
That's a great night.
Back. Yeah. And they've heard everything. And some people come in at 8 and leave at 9:30. And then you get other people who come, and it's a continuous show. But for the most part, I want you to know, if you're going up after 11, assume they've heard everything that happened today.
Right.
Anything political, anything, any crime, anything anywhere. So now you got to work from somewhere else. And that's what I think people fail to talk about with Mitzi Shore. There's a difference about doing comedy, and there's a difference between finding a home where you could eat a bag of dicks. It's not going to matter tomorrow. You're still going to be who you are. And that experimentation is what really, it's like that place you find that only does comedy on Fridays after midnight.
Right.
And they get 13 or 14 people in there. Some of them are high, some of them are sober. You have an eclectic bunch, as they say, right in there.
Right.
And you go on stage, and do you think they want to hear about you eating somebody's ass? Or they don't. So you have a couple of premises on paper. You have a couple of fucking closing jokes. In the back of your mind, you're going, I'm hoping there's a guy there with an eye patch. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you follow what I'm saying? Like, right. I hope there's a drunk chick, somebody who gets the party started so we get the vocal, and now I can work this other stupidity I got in me. And guess what? When you go to work the other stupidity, you're going to forget it. You're going to have something inside of you. You watch the show. Today I was talking to somebody. He said something stupid, and I said, the ring-ging-ging is in their phone. Just out of nowhere.
What is that from?
Yeah, the Pink Panther, the first one.
Oh.
Second one, not the one with David Niven. Anyway, he goes, the ring-ging-ging is in their phone. That's stupidity to people. Like, the guy looked at me like, what are you, a retard? No. Well, fucking the Pink Panther. I'm quote, And there's nights that's what you want to do. Right. You want to go up there and have a conversation with your uncle who survived the Holocaust. As fucking nasty as that sounds. It's 12:15. One night you went out, you did mushrooms, and your uncle came to you live from the Holocaust. And you go 20 minutes on that.
Right.
You might get a few laughs, but the next day you're going to gain a strength because you went somewhere. And for me, it wasn't saying Hitler jokes. See, I always made a rule of what I was going to talk about. Abortion always I never saw. I remember being in the audience at an open mic.
Right.
The abortion of nobody fucking, it's diarrhea of the mouth. And then I decided I'm not going to talk about Hitler. I was in the audience and saw people do Hitler jokes. And at that time, I didn't know you. I didn't know Ari. this is how I felt in 1991.
You had respect for the Jews.
It wasn't the respect for the Jews. I just didn't want to part the room.
Right, yeah, good point.
You don't want to part the room. You don't want to go up there and say white people, even though I could say it now because people understand. So I would have to break it down before I break into it. I love white people. My wife is white. Okay? What I'm talking about is you people who walk around and, tell me how Tesla's going to save the world. And I got nothing against nobody. I'm just, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But that freedom that you had at the store on a Tuesday night or at any club, listen, it's not about the store. Let's eliminate that word. When you move here, you're going to do spots at Club A, Club B, Club C. Then there's one club. Not a lot of people go there, but for some reason they got a late crowd. Is it 2,000 people? No, it's 28. But the owner says stretch. The waiter's up, but he's got a table. Stretch.
Right.
What are you gonna do? You already tried all your material. So the first 5 minutes, you try the material that bombed at Club A and Club B, and now you've already on the train or on the walk, you've polished that up, and now you just go.
Oh yeah.
You know,
How long do you think it'll take to get like? I've never had like a home club.
a home club, you'll know. I don't know. You'll know when you get there. You know, it's like I've had like 20 home clubs, but I'm gonna tell you why I tell you this story, because all this Jewish stuff started one night at Sal's club.
Mm-hmm.
One night I was at Sal's on like a Thursday night, the one on Melrose.
Right.
And
The
it was
comedy's
like,
all over.
and it was like 35 people in the audience, but the lineup was all Jewish,
Right.
and they were saying some fucking crazy things. I don't know what year this was, and I remember going up in the middle. I had a spot somewhere, and I had a spot at the Improv, you know. And I just went up. I did like 3 jokes. They ate a bag of dicks, Lee. And I just went into why I thought I wanted to be Jewish.
It's amazing.
And it just ripped. Nothing was organized. Nothing was written. I looked at these Jewish comics that night that were there, and I'm like, look at this fucking privileged hook face cocksucker. Look at Ari. Look at this guy. You know. And then I started, you know, they were all, some of them were New York, Ari. No disrespect to anybody. This is comedy.
Right.
Right? And I remember going up there and Ari saying, you got to say that shit more. I didn't have the balls. It happened that night.
Right.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it happened that night. We'll leave it there.
Did you never tried it and like it didn't work, or like you just didn't try it ever again?
Like I said, the first 8 minutes I was going nowhere. The last whatever, it was just me slowing the pace, dropping my guard, taking a deep breath. At this point, they're thinking you're just going to get off the stage. You've already bombed so hard. Now you got to take it to the next level. If they're going to hate you, they're going to hate me. And
Oh
I'm like,
no.
I'm like, you know, I don't want to be Cuban no more. Who are our heroes? Desi Arnaz and Tony Montana? Fuck that.
Oh my God.
Since I'm 7 years old. You know like that line in Goodfellas? Ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to be a gangster.
Right.
Again, a pause. Ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to be fucking Jewish.
Hmm.
And not like these little faggy Jews walking around today. I just attacked that other.
Oh, I put a Jew, and they loved it.
Even the Jews were clapping. They were loving it. And I got
Oh.
off stage and I was like, woo, I'm not going to work ever again in Hollywood. And Ari called me that night. He goes, oh my God, the fuck, did you write that? I go, no, I just saw all you motherfuckers hanging out in Tribe. So I figured.
That's why. And you just brought. And how long was the set? Like 15 minutes?
No, like 12 minutes is just pure. This is God talking to Richard Pryor.
Wow.
What would fucking Netanyahu say to you? What would the Palestinian leader say to you? What would, and it's going to make people uncomfortable, but it's you bleeding your heart out. I don't want a fucking war. I mean, I don't mind smacking a couple of you people. You know, it's just to keep them intrigued, but you're really letting out your heart in a different way. And bro, that's what growth. You want to grow as a comic.
Right.
Is right there. Anybody can do theaters and jump up and down, but that type of finding, you'll see it, Lee. It might not be a comedy club. It might be a fucking bar. Lower East Side, that the bartender loves you, and he's like, hey, you're bigger than this, but if you ever want to work on material, come by. We got a nice cheeseburger. It's 2 blocks from your house, maybe 4 blocks from your house. He's there every night from 10:30 on. They got steak fries.
Ooh.
Jukebox.
That's all I need. I'm excited to start a show. I'm just excited to like do all of that stuff.
There's my dog live in New York and shit.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing. And that's what I think. You know, I made a lot of mistakes in LA, but like I'm going to New York. Like I feel like very focused.
Dog, if you think you made mistakes, look at me.
Everyone makes mistakes, but
Who gives a fuck? You know, from making mistakes is the only way you're gonna learn.
yeah,
You're not gonna learn from everything falling on your lap. Oh, look at this, a deal. Oh, look at this, a naked woman. You know.
why not? Some people it feels like it happens.
Listen, man, we pay for everything.
Oh yeah,
And that's it. I gotta go. I'm going back to Delaware.
love you, buddy.
No, I'm not going back to Delaware.
Oh geez,
Are you fucking? What's the matter with you? I could sell you anything, you fucking jamoke. What's the matter with you? Look at you.
You have me take edibles.
Like Stevie Wonder in the Academy Awards. You, the little big little.
Oh my God.
What do you got this week? You didn't even tell me your show's coming up.
I got great.
What is it?
I got very, very exciting shows this weekend.
Oh my goodness! Tell me.
I'm honored to headline Nick's Comedy Stop in Boston
I
Friday and
just
Saturday.
it for you. Oh shit! When did you get this date?
Like 6-7 months ago.
Oh, okay. I thought you just got it today. I went.
No. I got it a while ago.
What kind of food Nick's got?
I don't know if Nick's has a great bar. The bar staff is great. I did it last year. I opened up for somebody. But it's just
headlining, huh?
Now I'm headlining. Very cool.
And from rags to riches.
I would love that, but no, it's really cool. I'm excited. I'm fucking nervous. Are you gonna open up?
I'm nervous. I know. Yeah.
Can I record that for the opening?
What?
You singing that song?
Sure. Whatever you want. What does it say to you? You better get excited about those 4 stories. That's all you better get excited about.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Those fucking shoes that bounce. Remember those shoes years ago that you go back and forth?
The moon shoes or something?
You better go on Amazon and see if some guy donated them.
I'm gonna start keeping a tally of how many times you bring up these fucking stairs. You're trying to make me so scared of the stairs.
But you don't understand. You don't remember who I am. Right now, I am just a bored old man at home thinking of ways to torment you in New York. Every time I mention the 4 stories, it's going into your subconscious.
So stop doing that. I don't want. I like this apartment.
Because the night before
I'm not even there yet.
A night before you're ready to move, or 2 nights you're gonna do an edible, smoke a joint, and you're gonna go home, and the whole world's gonna come crashing on you. You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night, and go 4 fucking stories. I have a hard time going to the bathroom. You ever been to a restaurant and like the bathroom is far away? Do you get mad? Yes.
Yeah.
Like
of course. Who doesn't? Well, I mean, you want it far away, but
I went to a great fucking restaurant in whatever, Finn's in Delaware. The bartender, Mike, the kid, everybody was there. It was cool. But I had to go up and down the stairs for the bathroom. Here's when it got better. We had 1-man bathrooms.
Oh, no.
The first night, I'm standing up there, and all of a sudden I see an accident. I just went out there, took my dick out, and looked around like I was looking for birds. And I went, now I'm pissed. I got pee on my hand. I got to go up, eat the fucking crab cake. It's going to be a pea crab cake. I go upstairs. I drink another iced tea. 10 minutes, I got to pee again. I go down. Here's an old man with his grandson. That's not going to work, Grandpa. I just went right around him. He's like, where you going? I go, go ahead, take the bathroom. I went out there, took the Cuban egg roll out again. I look for birds on the south side of Delaware now.
Oh.
Did that like 4 or 5 times.
Why are you going pee so much?
What?
Why are you going pee so much?
Because I'm 61, and every time I go to the doctor, he tells me I got to hydrate. And 2 minutes later, I'm fucking thirsty, and I'm peeing like a fucking guy, you know. Before the show started tonight, I drank a whole water.
Okay.
And I mixed coconut water with ice and put it in a blender to make it smooth.
Very nice.
You know how I do it. Listen, green tea, water, and coconut water fucking hydrate you the best. And liquid IV, but we'll talk about that next week, all right? Okay. I love you, cocksuckers. Have a great week. Go see Syatt Friday night at Nick's Comedy Stop.